Hello everybody. Today we'll be taking a look at LayerPath, which is an interactive demo tool, and it's currently on a lifetime deal on AppSumo for 2 days. So you don't have a lot of time to actually get this deal. I want to be taking you on a tour on what the tool is and how it works, and what my thoughts are at the end of it. So basically, what this tool can do is it can record your interactions on a web page or website, and it can turn that into a couple things. So you can turn that into a video tutorial. You can turn that into an interactive demo. You can export it as a video file, a GIF, or a PDF format. There are other things as well. If you're on the highest tier, you can also they have the capability of CNAME, so you can actually have like subdomain .yourwebsite.com. So you have that as well. So in the TLDR is create tours, guides, and videos from one screen recording, and the alternatives are Camtasia, Loom, Screencastify, and features are AI and CNAME. So it's really cool. It has the ability to use AI. So for every single scene in the video or in the recording, you can actually have a voiceover explaining that part of the tutorial. And they have Zapier integration. One thing I did notice is that because it's a fairly new. So what I'm going to do actually is just quickly go to website age checker, and I'm just going to go here and click on that, and I just want to see how long they've been in the market for, because I could not find. So they've been here for 4 years and 1 month. So the website itself has been there for a while. What I'll do now is look at Wayback Machine to see if there's any screenshots of their website from before, just to give you an idea of like if they purchased the domain from someone else or if they actually had this tool. So let's go to 2021 and we'll click on this. And this should give us an idea of this, if this tool really existed since that time. So just give it a moment and then it should be loading now. While that's loading, let's go to the actual pricing tier. And you can see they have 3 tiers. I actually got the highest tier just to test it out. And so the first tier, you have 100 video exports. I don't believe they have unlimited demos. So as long as it's within their system, it's unlimited. But if you want to export it, you have 100 video exports. You have 1,000 AI content credits and 100 voice credits. And you also, for tier 2, you have 300 video exports, 5,000 AI content credits, and 400 voiceovers. And you actually have the video editor, playlists, advanced branching, which I'm not 100% sure what that is, and permission and analytics. And here you have more of the same, except now you have redact or blur sensitive information, 3D effect and animation, which I think is pretty cool, user collaboration, workspace access, and a custom domain URL, which is going to be very important for a lot of businesses. So this is for some reason still loading. I'm going to go back here and let's try something. Let's try like 2023. And let's try something here early in like May 30th, and then while that's loading, let's go really quickly. They don't have they don't have any reviews at all, but they do have questions. So what does branching do? Let's look at branching. By adding branching features to your demo, you can show off the different abilities and uses of your product or service. Let's take an example of a demo where you want to show the flow particularly for the marketing audience and another flow for the sales audience. Branching allows you to target the flow in the CTA buttons to show specific flows to the audience retention. So this could be very powerful. Let's look at some of the other questions that were answered. Can the demo be self-hosted? They say we want to make the software user guide for enterprise hosting in the intranet air-gapped. Don't know what that means. Currently, LayerPath does not support self-hosting demos. As of now, you can connect your domain to LayerPath through CNAME, which is a custom domain. And let's go back. Let's go over. Let's see if they have any other interesting questions that we can look at. I'm just looking at. Can you upload your own audio? We don't support audio file uploads to the projects yet, but this feature is still a work in progress, so it is coming. Webhook, so lead information is available with your analytics and lead info, which you can export as a CSV. We are working on supporting API integration to pass this information to other applications. Zapier integration is also in progress. So some of the information is in progress. It's not ready yet. Let's go here. Some of the browsers that are supported are Arc, Vivaldi, Opera, Brave, Microsoft Edge, Google Chrome. Adding your own audio support for custom audio. Yes, you can add your own voiceovers. We can enable this feature on your account so that you can upload and use your own audio for voiceovers, synthetic voiceovers. While you can use your own audio, we highly recommend using our synthetic voiceovers voiceovers for a more professional and polished result. Our AI generated voiceovers are designed to sound natural and professional. Is there a way to screen capture video from my computer and show locally installed app walkthroughs using my system audio? Currently, LayerPath supports only browser-based recordings and does not support capturing locally installed application or system audio. However, we plan to launch a desktop application next quarter to enable these capabilities. This feature isn't yet available. It's a Chrome extension. Again, they'll have a desktop support. So future plans, we plan to extend the support to the desktop environment by Q3 or Q4. Support for creating tutorials for software beyond browsers, including desktop applications. PowerPoint support can also be provided as early as next week. We would love to understand your use case so we can tailor our solution to your needs. So the team definitely looks eager to actually listen to the audience, which is good. And so let's go actually try this now. So you're gonna have to download the actual Chrome extension. The Chrome extension, I don't like that. One sec. So the Chrome extension can be found here. LayerPath create interactive product demos, 5-star ratings with 20 reviews, and you just have to install that. I already installed it already, so we can get rid of that. And just before I actually do a test of my own, they already have some demos on their website. So we'll take a look at, for example, Slack. And the way the demos work is you can embed it on any website. Click on Launch Tour.
Find and click on your username on the bottom left in the Slack interface.
So that's AI generated voice, and you can click on Next.
And click the Update Your Stat, be it updating the team that you, or if you
Next.
want to set a custom.
So you can see how that is. And then it actually it's kind of like a video, but an interactive demo. I had Fable before and I tried it. It was on AppSumo as well. I don't know if it's still on AppSumo, but I find this one to be a little bit more polished in my opinion.
When you want
so
your
you can,
status to be.
let me just go through finish the whole thing here.
After entering the details, you have successfully updated
so
your
you
status.
can replay the tour. You can also book a demo, and then you can actually send them to a Calendly invite like that. So this is really great for lead generation and things like that. So what I'm going to do is actually, let's do something like, I don't know, like, I'll do a simple one, like just on my website, just so I don't have any privacy issues on these videos. Or actually, I was just thinking maybe there's another tool I can do, like, let's see here, how to make, maybe something like ChatGPT and Mermaid JS. So because I did this in one of my previous videos. So what I'm going to do is create a project plan for local SEO project, right? So I'm just going to ask it to make a very basic project plan. And then what I'm going to do is turn this into a mermaid. Oh, sorry. I didn't even record it. You have to press on record. I'm going to start a new one. Okay, so first thing you want to do is you want to click on the actual Chrome extension, and it's going to say start recording. So you have to be logged in. So once I click on start recording, it's now recording. So it's going to give me 3, 2, and 1. And now I'm recording. I believe it's for this tab only, maybe. Let me see. So let's do this. Create a local SEO project plan with tasks and subtasks. And it'll do that. And then what I'm going to do is turn this into a Mermaid JS flowchart. And so it's going through the whole thing. And let's wait until it finishes the thing. While that's finishing, let's look at LayerPath. So for some reason, I'm not getting this information. Let me go back to like maybe November 2023. So about half a year ago on that. So while ChatGPT is doing its thing, it's still going on and on and on. I should have asked a more shorter, more succinct prompt, but it is what it is. We can wait a little bit. So this is what it looked like. Build interactive product walkthrough minutes. So the website definitely changed a lot. Now it's a lot darker. So if we go back to, where is the website? LayerPath, layerpath.com. It's a lot darker now. What it looked like here was, yeah. So they definitely changed the UI, but they've been here for at least at least half a year. So they have been developing the product for some time now. So that's done. I want to ask ChatGPT to turn this into a Mermaid JS flowchart. Now, what I want to test is right now I can see this right here. If you take a look at the browser tab here, you can see that it's recording this tab. But what if I want to record something on another tab? Does it flow to another tab, or do I have to use the same tab, right? So that's a question that I got. I wonder, and you can also see at the right here, you can see that it's collecting the interactions as well. So I have 8 interactions there. So let it record, let it do the whole thing. And this is taking forever. Let's just wait. In the meantime, let's look at any other questions that they have. How different are you from Fable, which is a recent one that came out? Speed and customer obsessed. So really, they just ship products which features which I want and I like. Founders experience and passion. Industry veterans working with leading companies like Zoho and Freshworks. Vision and commitment. So that's good to hear. Let's go back here. I really doubt that I can actually go to another tab and record this because you can see the interaction. So if I go back here, and if I paste this, oh, it is recording. Interesting. So it is recording the browser and not just the tab. And then you can see here, pan and zoom, and then I'm going to go back here and turn this to left, right, and you can see now I can zoom in. So the whole project is now in Mermaid.js. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop recording, and it's going to build. So there was 22 interactions, and it's now building the whole tour right there. And you have multiple different formats. You have a tour, a guide, and a video. So let's look at the tour. So you can see the tour. Click here again, because obviously I'm having multiple clicks. And for some reason, what I did notice was that if I run it here, like if I run the tour here, it's not like sometimes when it's like going to like in between steps, the product demo doesn't work well. So what I'm gonna do is I'll show you how I fix that. But they also have a guide, so you can actually, it's like more of like a traditional format where you have the steps on the left side and you can click like navigate to, and then it scrolls down and you can see, you can also scroll here as well. You can see how it comes into display and it zooms in quite a bit. I wonder if we can fix that. So this is ChatGPT's response. This isn't a great example of a tour in my opinion. You can see here, so copy to code, and it scrolls down and you can see here it is tracking all the tabs here, and then you have the video format here as well, which is an actual video that you can output and share, or you can download as a file, and it does zoom in. It's kind of similar to like Focusy, which actually zooms in as you like record a video. So this could also be like a tutorial recording, like a video recording tool as well, but this isn't meant for that. So let me see if there's anything special about this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go back to tour and I'm just gonna share and I'm gonna publish it, and then you can publish it and you have other stuff. You can embed it as well. You can export it as a video or a GIF. Now they did mention that PDF is still in their roadmap, so you can actually export as a PDF, but I'll click on this. You can start it. And then this should theoretically fix that zoom in issue that we had. So again, you can see it sort of works like a video. So here I'm typing. I wonder if we can just skip. There's a way to skip each slide. That would make things really easy. So click here again. Like it's like something like this would take too long as a product demo. And I wonder if we can skip it directly within the actual product demo. So because I have to wait until it's like finishing the whole thing. I wonder if there's something I can do here to actually skip it. No, we can't skip it. So I think they should definitely add something like that. But let's go back here and I'm going to edit the video. So what you can actually do is you can edit the video. So you have the layers. It's very similar to Fable. You can delete whatever layers you have. What's really cool is, like, for example, you can add a voiceover. So in this section, I'm going to add a voiceover, and again, they mentioned we don't have the ability to actually add our own voiceover, but you can add just like an AI voiceover. So what I'm going to do is just like, can you click here click here and input your prompt that you want to turn into a flow chart. Save. And now that's saved, you can actually play it. So I believe you can play it here. Is there, where do I play it? Voiceover? Oh, right there.
Click here and input your prompt that you want to turn into a flowchart.
So you can add voiceovers as well. You can also enhance with AI. So I don't know what this is exactly. This is a process whereby we turn a chat GPT prompt into a mermaid JS flowchart. I'm going to press apply. And I wonder if it like does flowcharts for every slide, which would be interesting. So here. Oh, and then also you can tell what's a video and what's a screenshot. So here's it's a video. You can actually get rid of the video. So if I don't want videos here, which takes forever sometimes, I can hide the layer. And I want to see if we have voiceovers for the other ones as well. So let's look at the voiceovers here. I don't know if the AI did anything. Let's look at, like, I'm gonna get rid of this one here, delete. Oh, it's still generating, you can see. So I wonder if I can also generate AI content as well. This is a workflow where I give Chat GPT a prompt to build a project plan, and then I turn this into a mermaid JS work flowchart, and it's going to do that. And then I believe something happened there.
Click here. This action initiates the process.
Okay.
This guide provides a step-by-step process on how to convert a ChatGPT prompt into a mermaid.js flowchart. Follow the steps below to accomplish this task.
Okay, and you can see the actual voiceover text here. So like here, further the process with this click, and then navigate to 152, move to the specified time in your sequence. Also, that's pretty cool. It tells you that. So let's go here. Click here, perform another click to proceed. Let's go here. Navigate to 2, move to section 2 in your document or tool. So you can tell there's the second page there. Let's go back to this section here. Click here, further the process. Again, this is probably not a great example of a product demo. This isn't really what I probably should have had a better example, but I just want to show you, like, in a difficult situation like this, how this tool performs. Let's go to, so we did the content, right? I wonder if so let's look at the guide here. So if you go to guide, you can click on each one. So let's preview the guide as well. So if you want to share this with a client, for example, click here. Like, this might be a little bit easier for our clients. So click here, for example. I'm not really editing this. Let's go to video, and you can share this as a video. So we already shared that. You can download the video as well. Let's go to tour. One other thing before
This guide provides a step-by-step process on how to convert a ChatGPT prompt into a mermaid.
So
Click
launch
here.
tour.
This action initiates the click here. Continue the process. Click here. Proceed to the next. Click here. Further the process with this click.
Yeah, so the voiceovers are working. What I wanted to show you, you can do some with each slide. With each slide, you can actually do a couple things. You can actually change the design. So for example, the tooltip, we want to change this to a different color. Let's do like green. So you can do green there. You can also turn the text to a different color. So you can do that as well. You can also change the style. So you can do this style here where it's like, it's this thing here, but you can also do it where it's, all the transparency for everything else goes down, so it's only focused on one area. And then you can also change the tooltip position as well, like left, right, etc., etc. I'm going to keep that on auto. I like the other one. You can also change the layout as well, so you have like this version, you have it like this as well, where it explains the actual flow, and you can, it's a different position, bottom position, top position. You can also fit as well, which I don't know what that did exactly. Fit or cover. You can also change the background, right, to something else. You can also add voiceover, which I already showed. You can hide a slide, and you can go to settings as well, and you can do you can show a navigation bar, show browser skin, right? So I can get I can do that. Enable pan and zoom. So like, I wonder if I can zoom in maybe. I'm not sure what that did exactly. So enable this to add panning and zooming to the tour. And then you can change the background color to orange, or let's do something else like a black maybe, right? Or white. Let's do black. And then show arrows. You can also hotspot transparency. You can change the transparency. I don't know what that does exactly. And let's preview it. Let's go to preview
This
again.
guide provides a step-by-step click here. This
Right.
action initiates the process.
Oh, and
Click
so
here.
okay. So remember
Continue
I
the
said how
process
do
by
you go
clicking
next?
this
So it's in
option.
the settings. You can actually pan and zoom, and I can actually click on. There's a table. So this is the table of contents, right? Where I
Click
can
read
actually
more.
just
Click here.
move like this.
Continue.
Much
Click
easier
here.
that way.
Further
So
the
much better.
process with
I can
this
do
click.
that.
Navigate to 2.
Can I zoom in? Can
Move
I
to
pan and
section
zoom
2
in?
in your document or tool.
It did say I can pan and zoom. I don't know if I can pan and zoom. Let's go to the guide. Let's see if we can edit the guide and see if they have any other different options. So for this one, there's not a lot of options here. You can duplicate the slide. I can click on this and it prepares an image, and I can redact information. So for example, I want to redact this information, right? You can annotate as well. Hi, right? Then save that. And it is uploading in progress. Okay, I'm going to quit that because it's taking forever. And for video, is there any edit? Can you edit this? No, you can't edit this. There is something you can edit the video actually. Let's click on this. So these are all the slides, I believe, right? And you can add text here. I'm not sure. I guess this is the front, right? Like maybe let's go to the next slide. I'm not sure what I'm seeing here. Maybe I'll make a more refined video later on. This is just to get this quickly out, just so people who are interested in purchasing this product can take a look at it. So I'm gonna stop it there. I think this is a really good tool. I think there is a learning curve because I couldn't find any tutorials at all. So I'm just literally going with just intuition and seeing like, okay, how do I use this based on intuition? But once I do get myself more familiar with the tool, I will probably make an updated video. At this point in time, I do think it's a buy, just because I think majority of what you need for an interactive tool is already done for you. So this will be probably very powerful, especially for me where I run a web development agency, and I can find this very useful when I do lead generation and build, for example, when I do cold outreach and I want to do a manual, like for example, I want to go on a client's website and just tell them, hey, this is something we can improve on. I think an interactive demo would be perfect for a use case like that. So if you find that to be useful for you, then I think definitely buy it, test it out. And if you don't like it, you can always return it. So yeah, until next time, thank you and take care. Bye.